check out the hat, guys. Check out the hat. Huh? You like? F&T Fur Harvesters Trading Post. Yeah, I just got some trapping supplies in. They threw a hat in the box. How about that? Hey, look at that. Speaking of hat in the box, check this out, guys. 10 of them. Miss Daisy ordered them. She gets them on sale. Yeah, look at it. 1.20 pounds. That's perfect size for me for lunch. Yeah, $6.99 a pound. I don't know what they normally are, but they're a lot more. They're a lot more expensive. About 3/4 of an inch thick to 1 inch thick is plenty. Yep, that's all we eat. Lady said, boy, and the guy standing in the bagger, boy, you must be having a party. I said, yeah, I have a party every day. Really? I said, yeah, that's all I eat. What do you mean that's all you eat? That's all I eat. Well, I lied a little bit. I said, they said, what do you have for breakfast? I said, this is lunch. I said, I have bacon and eggs or sausage and eggs. And they said, and toast. I said, no, that's grains. We don't eat that. No. That'll jack your blood sugar. Really? Yeah. I mean, people today, guys, haven't got a clue as to what they're stuffing in their pie hole. They're just stuffing it in there. If it tastes good and it's sweet, God, oh God, we love it. But if you go on this diet here, carnivore diet, your palate will change. You won't want sugar. It takes a little bit to get off of it, but you can cheat on that with them fat bombs. Yeah, for a little while, but then you'll hit a stall, and you won't lose any weight. You may even gain a little weight. And then maybe in the middle of the day or something, you get a little hungry for something. Have a hard-boiled egg, or 2, or 9, or whatever the heck you want. It don't matter. And then maybe, if you get really hot, I'll tell you what, those cashews are good. Ones that cooked in just dry roasted with sea salt. They're excellent for a snack. But that's it. They couldn't believe it. I said, yeah. I said, I was on blood pressure medication for over 30 years. Off all that junk. I'm not on any medications. They just looked at me like I was an alien from another planet, guys. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go on a hike this morning. I'm going to take these back to Miss Daisy. She's going to stick them inside a gallon Ziploc. Leave me a few in the fridge for a day or two, and then put the rest in the freezer. That's how we roll. That's how Miss Daisy rolls. So, anyway, we'll take a hike and see what's in the woods. Yeah, guys, here got some of the goodies I got the other day from F&T. I got a couple of Dukes made in Korea. I don't know about these. I'm thinking an MB550 is the way to go. They're a lot beefier trap. They're offset. They've got a little slit right in here. I'm kind of disappointed that I bought these. I bought a couple, see how they go. These are only 2 coils. They make them in 4 coil too. Yeah, so you gotta set the pan tension on these. You want the pan tension to be about 3 pounds. They make a little tool that actually you can put down here and keep pushing, and it's a spring-loaded thing. You can see where the spring comes. It's pretty accurate before the trap fires. And I got to night latch them, and night latching is where you take this take a file in here. I got to stop at Lowe's and get a file. And you see this little, here's your dog here. This thing is called the dog. It goes in that slot right there when you cock your trap, like so, in there. But to night latch it, what you do is you take a file, about a 3/16 file, the way I'm thinking, or let me see, a 3/8 file, and you go in and you half the distance of this, half the distance down, and half the distance in from this point. You cut a little slot with a file. It doesn't take much, and that's called night latching. So when you set the trap, it's way up like this. So when you get ready to cock the trap, get ready to bed the trap, you bring this down slowly until this pan has got to be perfectly level. Perfectly level, and it sits right there on half of that notch right there, just like that. And you'll hear a click sound when it goes in. So I've got to adjust these. I got to boil them in some Dawn detergent, get all the factory oil off, and then I'll let them hang on the fence for a while. I got to get some more. I forgot to get some J hooks to go in here. This chain they put on there is not kind of a rinky-dink chain. I'm not really liking that chain, but I'll probably change that chain out. These dogs seem flimsy to me. I don't know. You can change those out too to a better dog. I bought setters too. They got them here. This size, this end here, got two different ends on it. What you do, just slide that over each end, and then you can push down. You push down like this, and it just gives you more leverage. Most trappers don't use them. You know, once these traps, I get to use them a little bit, they'll free right up, and you can just put on gloves and set your trap. I got some odorless wax, trap wax, which I need more of. I got to get some more of that. Got some coyote urine here, a quart of that. I got some Hawbaker's fox coyote bait, and then I got some trap dye, natural wood dye concentrate. I'm thinking this is a powder. I'm thinking this is a powder in here. You put it. There's directions on it, but you got to degrease it first. And they say you can spray a little white vinegar on there, let it hang outside and rust out. What you want is a little rust on these things for the dye to take effect. And then after that dyeing's done, then you're going to dip it in wax, put a wax coating on it. I got a driver. I got a nice driver here. It's a hard cased driver, heat treated. These are the anchors, speedy anchors, and the driver goes in like so. You can drive these into the ground. Once they get in the ground, you drive it in the ground all the way up the top of this cable here. And then when you pull on the cable, it goes from this position to this position. And then it locks in the ground. You can't get it out of there. But I kind of like these because you can put an extra cable on here, on this end, and let it come all the way up and daylight next to this one in the ground. Then when you get ready to retrieve it, you can just put a hay hook in this, and then one that's coming up through here, and you can snatch it upward, pull it straight out of the hole. So that's that. That's how that works. We got sheep's wool. This stuff is great. Smells like a dairy barn. Smells pretty good. And what's the beauty of this stuff is, you put your bait when you do your dirt hole. You just get a little of this stuff and you put your bait right on that. Sandwich it up and shove it down in the hole. And you got enough of this stuff here for a bunch of sets. Yeah. Just remnants from when they were, you know, stuff was on the floor. It's probably got urine in it, and it's got all kind of stuff in it. Like I said, it smelled like a dairy barn. Yeah. This stuff came out of Alpena, Michigan. F&T Fur Harvester Trading Post. I've dealt with them before. They got good products. But I'm having second thoughts on these things here, but we'll give them a shot. And if I get it, if I get the MB550s are laminated jaws, and they're offset too. In other words, there is a slot in here. When you slam a critter's foot in this thing here, it cuts off circulation. So he's going to lose a limb with these. With an MB550, he's got that slot there. It still has circulation to that leg. If you get a non-target animal like a bobcat, whatever, you're about going to have to harvest that animal if you catch him in this thing. So we'll see how it goes. I think an MB550 is the way to go later. Okay, guys, I forgot to show you this. I got fiberglass pan covers too here. We'll give these a try. They're already pre-cut and everything. I've got a whole roll of window screen, fiberglass window screen that I can make my own. But there's quite a few in here. 24 of them in here. They were cheap. I think they were only like $3 or something. If you guys want a catalog from these people, they can send you a free catalog. It's 989727 trap. All right, give them a call. Now that I've ordered all this stuff, I thought you could take out animals off your own property, nuisance animals. You can with a gun. Get this, guys, you can with a gun. But these coyotes come in here at 12 o'clock at night. I'm not going to sit out here at 12 o'clock at night with a flashlight trying to whack a coyote. This is my tool right here I'll be using to get him. Alright? And there's quite a few that come around through here. I want to keep pounding on these things so they disappear, for the simple fact they're killing all the fawns. These things will eat a fawn a day. When these females start having pups, they will eat a fawn per day. So you go through a lot of fawns. And turkeys, they'll wipe out your turkeys, everything. So, but get this. You can't legally trap, and you can't steel trap at all in Florida. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. And they shut it down. I don't know what year I was in the 70s something. Joe Borelli was the Florida. He was one of the nuisance gator trappers. I ran into him in the early 70s because he was always monitoring whoever bought a trapping license. So he was checked with the state all the time. Well, he saw my name, and he came to my house, and we had a good conversation. He was an Adirondacks fur trapper forever, and then he moved to Florida. He was an artist for Moss Brothers. He did artist work all during the day, at night and whatever, and then he trapped during the day. And he was quite a guy. He's gone now. He went to the Happy Hunting Grounds, but he wanted me to take over his nuisance gator trapping thing, and I didn't see where I was going to make enough money with that to, pay the light bill. I said I'd pass on it. Anyway, so, but you can't use these traps. Joe tried forever to get it turned around to where we could start using steel. And he wasn't successful. He fought. But I thought I could use this. Well, I ran into a game warden over here in the park the other day, and I said, listen, I'm fixing to trap some coyote. Okay, that's fine, yeah, with steel traps. Oh, you can't do that. I said, I can't do that. No, you can't. So I started researching it and found out that I can get a trapper. You got to buy an extra trapper's license, a special license to run steel. It's a steel trap license, of all things. Yeah. It's crazy, guys, but this is what we're dealing with in Florida. And the best part is you can't even get them to answer the phone down there. I talked to this one, there was a black woman there, and I couldn't even understand her. And I've worked with black people many years, okay? And sometimes the mumbo jumbo is hard to, but I've worked with these people forever, so I'm attuned to that, and I can pick up. I had to ask this woman, guys, 5 or 6 times what the number was I needed to. She says, you got the wrong number here. It's a different thing. You got to go over here to this office. I said, okay, give me that number. So we went through that thing, and finally nailed it down, guys, the number. So I call over to there, and due to the virus, no one will be picking up this phone. No one will pick up the phone down there. Because there's nobody that, well, what is that? Where did that person go, guys? Where did that person go that was answering that phone so I can get a steel trap license? They're camping out at Dunkin' Donuts, or where they at? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to get into it. I've left voicemail down there, and they said he'd get back with me in 2 business days. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to wear them out, guys. I'm going to keep calling and to get that license, because I've got, I think, some property coming up here that I'll be able to get on. This fella I'm going to try to get with today that I found through the grapevine, and one of the family members knows him well. Anyway, he has property, and he's a big time into cattle operations and lots of property. He is a deer hunter, and he is a turkey hunter, and he does not like wild pigs or the coyotes or all this other stuff tearing up his deer and turkey. So I'm going to call him today and hopefully get in there with him. And he told my nephew I've got to sign a release, in case if I fall out of a tree. I'm not going to sue anybody. I said I'll sign anything, whatever, it doesn't matter. I want to get in. So hopefully we'll have some playground here coming up. And the playground that he owns, which he owns all over the place, and even out west, he owns cattle ranches out there. And South Florida cattle ranches and all over. He got property everywhere. And this particular piece, he's got several pieces. They all have hogs on it. They got hogs on it. They've got coyotes on it, coons on it, and all these other critters. So, but I got to talk to him today. He does not want me in there obviously during deer, which I understand, and also during turkey. So other times I can get in and start working on these wild pigs. And he said, I don't care how you get them, and I don't care what you do with them. Just get them dead, okay? So that's the plan. So we'll go out and look over this. We'll scout this property, and once I get it nailed down, and we'll see what we got and start baiting up these critters as soon as I can. I got to work with him with his schedules and all that. So that'd be kind of cool. All right, let's go out and take a hike in the woods. Let's go up to Withlacoochee Wildlife Management Area and go around in there and see what we can see. Somebody got in a hurry, and there's a set of car keys laying right on top of that palm branch. So maybe they'll see him here. I tied him right here. Do not block the gate. Let's go around here. You can come in this place year round, except you can't be in here when they're hunting. And they have, looks like 4 hunts they pull off here. 4 3-day hunts. I'm not sure what tracks we got there. It looks like otter tracks. Anyway, here we are. Weeki Wachee Wildlife Management Area, managed by Southwest Florida Water Management Districts. Swift Mud. They call it Swift Mud. And here's what you got. This is for 2021, October 17, 22. And the last hunt, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hunts they got here. And the last hunt coming up is 13 through 18. Yeah. And I guess each one of these you can get in on. You know, and you can call the info number right there. Good luck having somebody pick the phone up. Anyway, I don't know how many acres here. If you guys go out there and pull this up, you'll see how many acres. Quite a few acres here. There is some pretty woods down in here. I was in here the other day. I didn't see much for tracks. We got a, this looks like, yeah, this is otter right here. This is otter, he's bouncing through. That's otter. We'll go down here and see what we can find. Fresh set of coyote tracks. What do we got over here, guys? We got pig rooting. Quite a bit of pig rooting. They blow out some pretty big craters, guys, depending on the size of the hog. And I'll tell you what, a hog that did this is pretty good size, blowing out these big craters. This stuff looks fresh over here. Yeah. Yeah, this stuff don't look too old here. Yeah, I'm not in here very far. I'm not even 100 yards from the gate. We're already in the pig sign here. They blew up this whole little area. It looks like they're back in there. They take it back in there. Yep, wild pigs are everywhere. Oh, I just got off the phone with George, and yeah, he's all for it. He said he's going to get with me next week, and we'll do a ride around and look at these properties he's got. He's got pigs up here in Arapika, property here in Arapika with pigs on, and he's got some up on State Road 52. So we'll be checking that. And he said, I've got the same problem with pigs and coyotes. He says, I hate them. So most cattlemen do hate them. I mean, because they just tear up too much pasture. And coyotes are always trying to kill the calves, just like they do the fawns. Like I said before, they will kill a fawn a day to feed them pups. That's a lot of fawns. So that'll be cool. I'll get with George next week and do a ride around and see what he's got. Okay guys, the end of the road for vehicles, and I'm probably only, I don't know, 200 yards back that way. But they're using this for parking. They're only allowed 10 hunters in here at a time, so competition probably ain't that bad. This is the trail. Go down this trail and see what we got. Coyote poop. They're everywhere. More rooting. This is pretty old here. I would say a month or more. Some more rooting here. Not fresh. Nothing's fresh. These things are rangy. You can't have a vehicle in here, but they'll let you take a bike in here, bicycle. And you could get one of them off-road bicycles too, electric ones. And you could do that. Most of these reserve management areas will let you use an electric bike. Nothing motorized. Somebody's been running in here recently. This is fresh. Probably game warden, park ranger, whatever. There's some more rooting here. So they're in here. I haven't seen any deer sign in here at all. None. Zero. I was in here a couple days ago, and these tracks were not here, guys. That's a decent pig right there. That's a couple 100-pound pig walking down this road. This road splits. It goes around to the north and it comes back to the south, right up here, not too far. I'm going to take that road that goes to the right, heading south. Looks like it goes into some pretty nice hardwood hammock. Check it out. Yeah, that's a big old pig there. That's his back hocks right there. That's a big pig, guys. That is a big pig. Yeah, guys, you talk about a beautiful walk in the woods today. I mean, it is nice. There's a lot of hardwood hammock here, a lot of cabbage palm. It's only about 62 degrees right now. I think it's going to peak at 65 today and about the same tomorrow. So, a couple of beautiful days to be in the woods. Yeah, here's where the road forks. I'm going to take this fork here and go down and see what we got. This goes way out here to the north, and it goes down quite a ways. And then it opens up in a big old forest. Old forest hammock back in there. Looks pretty cool, but I didn't see much sign back in there. Let's go down this way. More coyote poop. I wonder why I'm not seeing any deer sign. You think? Yeah, this thing's kind of veering around, going back to the north here. Oh, kind of strange. A lot of pig tracks in this road, guys. I haven't seen any deer tracks. Okay, guys, I'm working my way back out. All I'm seeing is pig tracks, no deer tracks. So I don't know. I'm not too thrilled with this place. It'd be great if they could let you come in here and bait them up. Bait them up. They're only allowing 10 hunters at a time. Yeah, I know. Come in here 2 weeks ahead of season, bait them up. And you could have some good shooting, but they won't let you. They don't want the pigs. but they don't want to make it easier for the hunter either, so go figure. Alright, let's get on out of here. Head back to base camp. I got things to do.